Hello, welcome to my video lesson on No Limit Texas Hold'em, Win Now. In just a moment, I'm going to go over some important information, tips, and secrets that you need to learn if you really want to learn how to win consistent profits playing poker online. But before we get into the lesson today, just want to welcome you out to this video, invite you to claim your free e-course at pokersystemsexposed.com. It's packed with the latest tips, secrets, systems, information to help you win more money playing poker online. So definitely go there to claim your free e-course, pokersystemsexposed.com. Alright, let's get into the lesson today. First of all, the most important aspect of online poker is learning to play your position. Position is the most important aspect to learn when playing Texas Hold'em online. If you're in a late position, you can be a little looser in terms of what starting hands you will play with. The reason for this is you're going to be the last person to act in all future rounds of betting, so it's easier to figure out what your opponents have. Conversely, if you're sitting in an early position, you want to be more selective in the hands that you choose to play, because you will have to bet out of position and risk having your bets re-raised. You need to know your pot odds. Pot odds is how much money is in the pot compared to how much money it will cost you to call a bet and keep playing. Knowing your pot odds is important because it tells you whether or not you're making a good bet. Now, in poker, you got to realize this isn't the lottery. This isn't a scratch-off ticket. You have to make good decisions time and time again. Sure, you can play on feel, and if you feel that you're playing against a weak opponent, you can make a bet that's not statistically or mathematically in your favor, but over time you need to learn to make bets that are mathematically and statistically in your favor. If you don't do this over the long term, there's no way you're going to be able to win at the end of the month, the year, or in your whole poker career. You need to learn to make good bets. These are how good players become better and better and better, and how some players can become millionaires off of playing poker online or in person, because they know their pot odds, they know the statistics, and they know the math behind poker. Now, don't call bet. When you call a bet, you only have one way to win, if you have the best hand. Now, if you make a raise, then you have two ways to win, because your opponent might fold. Don't be a calling station and let your opponents make their draws. Put the pressure back on them. If you've been patient and waiting for a good hand, it will pay off. Now, that's just a rule of thumb I always follow. I try to either bet or raise. I rarely call bets, because when you're calling, you only win at the end of the hand if you have the best hand. When you're betting, you're raising, you have two ways to win, and more than likely your opponent is going to fold by the river. Now, the continuation bet. A continuation bet is when you raise before the flop and then make a bet of about half the pot after the flop. A common example is, let's say you have ace king. You raise it, the blinds are 30-60. You make it 200 chips and the flop comes like 5-8-5. Now, continuation bet is where you'll bet about 200-300 chips, half the pot, and you'll take it down most of the time because your opponent doesn't have anything, you don't have anything, but just by betting you're taking down the pot. If you get in the habit of checking when you don't hit the flop, you're putting a lot of pots on the table for your opponents to take, and you're going to lose a lot more than you win. You need to learn how to continuation bet because your opponents are going to fold most of the time. Now, be patient. Wait for good hands, even if it takes some time. Don't let a bad beat make you angry and take your patience away. If you feel that you're starting to get impatient, walk away from the game for a while. Come back when you have a clear mind. This is what we call going on tilt. If you go on tilt, it's impossible to win. You're going to end up losing your whole bankroll. So you need to learn how to develop patience, discipline. If you feel you're making bad decisions, walk away. Go watch TV, work out, go do something else, and come back when you have a clear mind. Now, follow an online poker system. The best way to really win consistent profits playing Texas Hold'em online is to have the right tools, systems, and strategies by your side. Now, you can get your free e-course packed with the latest tips, strategies, and winning Texas Hold'em systems at www.pokersystemsexposed.com. We can really help you. We help poker players every single day to win more and more money. So definitely head there after this video, get your free e-course, get involved, and start winning some money playing Texas Hold'em online. It's very possible to do. You can do it. Thanks a lot. Head over to pokersystemsexposed.com to get your free e-course.